Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today, Lowrider Magazine May 1985. It's a pretty wild cover with a radical customized 41 Chevy. And there will be another video where I talk about an earlier version of that car. If you're interested, just click on my videos and I'm sure you will find that it will be the video after this video. So let's get this started. This is what's waiting for us in this issue, and as always, if you want to read something, just hit the pause. I try to get everything focused and in the picture, so it's good to read those. Sometimes there's pretty good advice in those, so just to let you guys know. I have no idea about fighting. I know you guys have, most of you guys are subscribed to like UFC stuff, but I do know that this is a beautiful 66 Chevy Impala convertible, beautiful interior, the JBLs in the back, the phone, the TV, and I think it's a cool color combination, the pink with the gray. What's life? Cool. Nice looking car. Styling with the Valley Department Store. And if you watch my other videos about 80s Lowrider magazines, there's a lot of breakdance coverage and there's a lot about artists. So if you're interested, just go ahead and read. I'm not really that interested in that stuff. So I'd rather start with the first car show. Southgate, that is. And we have a nice lineup of Cal look Volkswagen as a Comanchia with a lowered hood, a 54, look at that 54, the hard top. I think those are like earlier taillights on a later car. Dual carburetors, German helmet. No idea what that is. I don't know. Maybe a Cordova or something? I have no idea. Here we have all the car clubs representing. Nice salmon color. And like a 39 Packard. A P-cut visor. Those are like the most expensive ones to get for your late 30s car. I don't know why he would mount the license plate in front of that beautiful grill. I mean, the Packard grill is like one of the prettiest 1930s grill. Not so much in like the 50s, they became kind of weird. Man, look all the louvers. That's crazy to punch all those louvers in like a round hood, or in that case trunk lid. That's pretty wild. And the Fuchs wheels, that's nice too. There we have a chopped Ford. I don't know the difference between 46, 47 and 48. I know it's the grill and the lights or something like that, but I can't tell you which year this thing is. It would be nice if it would have like a Carson top. That would fit that car very well, I think. And there we have a Fleet Line. And you can't go wrong with a 58 with a Continental kit and the cruiser skirts. There we have a 41. Man, this thing is nice. And another thing, if you see yourself or someone that you know in one of those magazines that I feature on here, please let us know. Share your story, share the history of a car or whatever you know about something that you see in the comments. We have to keep lowridering alive, and the history is so important, and I know that you guys, you're full of knowledge, so please share it. And they're all in the classics. That's not the same car though. This is a I think this is a 65 and this is a 66, or yeah, that's a 60, or is it? No, this is a 65 too. I don't know. You tell me, but like they both are pretty nice cars. Nice glass house. He flipped the fork upside down to be lower, I guess. I don't know. That's a nice, what is that, a 39? And I really like the color combination of that root beer brownish. Of that looks nice. That looks cool, I think. Here we have a Impala. I don't know which year it is. It says 76. And some panels. If you look closely, there are some panels. And now I don't know if I really can trust my eyes on this one. This looks like a rainbow flake. But did they have rainbow flake back in the day? Do you know if they had rainbow flakes in 85? Because to me, like, I started with like metal flakes and stuff like that like in the early 2000s, and there was like a time where like rainbow flakes were like the thing, and I used to get my paint from like this old guy somewhere like down like Santa Monica Boulevard. I don't know his name, but he knew like Fondacci and all those guys, and he would give me like a little package, you know, this little package with a little bit of powder in it, and he said, hey, this is rainbow flake and it's like the new thing, you want to try it? And I was thinking, kind of, I don't know, I flaked a skateboard with that. I still have that somewhere, I don't know. So there we have Frost and the RVs. I don't know who the RVs are. I know who Frost is, and it says the Lone Rapper, which I don't know if it's true, but like Frost always did its own thing, I think. And there we have a beautiful 66 Buick Riviera, which came from the factory looking like a custom, like one of those AMT kits, like 1 in 3 ways you can customize it. And they came with like, you know, like glue on front extensions and like hideaway taillights and stuff like that. This thing looks like that, but it's actually a production car. It looks so cool. And look at the beautiful paint job. The candy red with black. He has like half of like a vinyl top, and the rest of it kind of mimics a Hollywood top, which is a good idea. You know, you never have to be afraid of the rain, I guess. And beautiful artwork in the back. Wow, this thing is cool. And it made Lowrider of the Month in May of 85. So simple, but looks so good. Man, this thing is clean. What a nice looking car. Wow, and there we have another Impala. Look at this. It's not a glass house, it's an Impala. Cool. Like the custom coupe or whatever it's called. The front bumpers, ghost grille. Wow, this thing looks bad. And I'm so jealous of all of those guys, because like nowadays to chrome that front, I think it's called mask or whatever, it's so expensive. I do have a second one for my 70. I have a 71, like same style of roof, but different taillights, different front. But I have those things and those things extra, and I was thinking maybe I should, you know, pull the trigger and having like chromed. All the donks have it like that way too. But it's also like a 70s thing. It kind of looks cool. And we have Andy's hydraulics. Man, those tires. I know those are Firestones and not the premium ones, but like still. Nice Buick. Fresno. Man, this thing looks mean. How laced they are. And nice Mercury with Buick headlights Frenched in. We all know that car. Wow, and what is that? Like, I don't even know if you can see that with my camera, if it captures it. Like, it's like a neon yellow, like a lime, like a very bright, like a mix between like a lime and like neon yellowish. And I never could imagine to paint a Lincoln Mark V in that color, but it does look really good, I think. Man, that's cool. That is really cool. I wonder how that, if that faded or whatever, if it's a candy. Here we have a Grand Prix on the Albuquerque Easter gig. Nice Cadillac. A shoebox convertible on hydraulics. You don't see that nowadays no more. And there we have an El Camino with fender skirts. I think that looks cool. On those early Elcos, it looks cool with fender skirts. And then we have a Chevy with some scallops on the hood and on the roof. Looks interesting. Would be cool to have more pictures, or like better quality pictures at least. Remember the 65 on Supremes, lake pipes, 4-door. But you know what? I would drive that. Look, the Frenched in antennas. Cool. Brake dancers. What is that? A 56 Ford Fairlane. Looks nice. 48, 47, oh, 48 it says the license plate. Models wanted and help wanted. I could do both. I'm really good looking. But there we have a knucklehead, which nowadays that engine probably costs more than a car. But really cool. Really cool. A molded in custom gas tank. The oil tank is all crazy chromed and like all like rectangular. Like, this is really cool. Those two support beams. Man, this thing is wild. Really cool. This thing is really, really cool. Wow, 64. Crazy paint. Just amazing. This is amazing. Just look at all the panels. Some mural work in there. Wow, a Hollywood top. A little 8-inch steering wheel in there. Man, this thing is cool. This thing is cool. I've seen this before, but no color photos so far, I think. And there we have a very cool looking Merc with, I don't know if I want to say what I think who built that car, because I'm not sure, but like, check it out. They changed the wheel wells. 59 probably Chevy headlights. They cut out the window frame from the door, so it's just the window. That's why it looks so big. I don't really like that it looks like that really big window opening there, because they got rid of the door frame, I guess. Or did they? I think they did. It kind of looks odd though to me. I don't know. So let's continue. Yeah, that's it. Coachella. It's more about the Coachella show. And you guys probably all know that car. Beautiful. I have no idea what kind of car that is. Okay, so here we go. This is the car that was on the cover. Here it's called Mr. Custom. It used to be called differently. It's very interesting. So this car was also featured in this issue, April May '66, and it looked a little bit different if you want to look closely. And I want to show you more about this in a different video. I hope I find it right now so quick. I didn't look for it earlier. It's kind of stupid. So okay, so I guess this is Pontiac, this is Riviera, and if you look closely, the headlight bezels, they look like this. So this was the 1966 version, and it was called XM41. The rear, it still looked the same from back then. But check this out. So the crazy thing about that, I bet reading this thing and reading the other magazine, this is all lead work. So this is like a skilled craftsman molding in the fenders, doing all those custom touches all over the car. That is a lot of work. And I mean, most of you guys are probably like into new style, like traditional style lowriders, but I think custom cars and lowriders, they go hand in hand. And crazy. So a car belonged to Mr. Albert Trujillo. He died in '81, and that was the last time he showed it. So this is '85, and you can read through the whole thing. At one time it was red, and I think I have like one of the little magazines where this thing was featured too, but it looked so different, so I wasn't really sure, because there was no name, if that was the same car. So anyways, I think this is pretty cool. So I hope you guys like it too, and look forward for the other video that will be the video after I uploaded that video. It will be about this issue here. There are some cool cars in there. So there we have the Believers, True Believers, and Corona Park. This thing looks gangster. Man, this thing is cool. Wow, look at the stripes. Nice Cutlass. So simple, but so cool. Okay, so that's it for this issue. And I hope I see you guys in the next one, where we'll go through this magazine. And there will be more Lowrider magazines, of course, in the future. Okay, so that's for now. I hope you have a good day. See you in the next one.